Afternoon. Let's get on with the warrior leveling. After the last one, I took him to Orgrimmar and I got only, sadly, one world buff. Only that. I don't think I bought him any items. I might have done. Learned a couple of moves. And I did actually hand in those quests down there. I said I wasn't gonna, but as I was going past them anyway, I handed a couple in there. One in on that island. So now we've got these to do. 14 of those to kill. 2 of those. That, but it's a pain in the ass to get. That one. So there's still quite a lot to do here. The green as well, which doesn't really much of a problem. What level's he? I mean, that quest's decent, but could we solo it? I'm not too sure. We got everything on. Let's put our other buffs on. Hopefully get this to 52 today. And then after this zone, looking at the map, I think it's going to be Ungora Crater. I was weighing it up. I think that's the way to go. And then maybe Western and Eastern Plaguelands. We'll see though. Difficult to tell because obviously not all the quests are yellow yet. And I like the maximum amount of yellow quests per zone. Don't want to be bouncing around like I have to on vanilla. I want to just stay there, do a level or two, next zone, level or two. I want to do it like that. That's impossible though on vanilla. My druid at the moment is still 54, which I think it probably was last time I made a video for this. Not too far off 55. I logged on to it this morning before work. Just killing random stuff while I was having my morning tablets and water. Killed an owl, got Eye of the Flame, and literally last night I was on disc chatting to 2 of my mates and I was saying how I never get epics. Like one of the only ones I could remember was Charlotte's Idol during original TBC. Next morning, get that. Sadly though, it doesn't sell for a lot. It sells for like 30 gold, which for me is actually quite a lot because I think I've got about 160. So it makes a difference to me, but it doesn't really touch the sides compared to other people because a lot of other people are buying gold, which then sort of ruins the economy. Even without that though, epic ground mount, what is it, 1,000? 900 maybe? There's just no chance I'm affording that. I suppose like I said to someone this morning about it, once the druid's 60 and the rogue is 60, there isn't really anything I need to be buying. Because I'm unlikely to raid unless my guild manages to somehow get to a level where it can. So all I'll really be using will be repairs, maybe the odd enchant. So I might be able to grind some gold up. And we'll just have to see what happens. The rogue's got a long way to go yet. That's 30 levels. I'll probably stream that on Saturday. Work, gym, stream, and then get hardly any sleep because I've been streaming, and I wake up Sunday at stupid o'clock. So that Saturday it could be a stream / watch along of the UFC because it's UFC in London. Leon Edwards versus someone, and obviously the rest of the card. So I could stream it and sort of watch that at the same time. Then again, I don't think people who are watching me play WoW are probably all that interested in watching UFC. Don't know though, because obviously I am, so there might be some who are. Right, should we just mount up? Maybe go in that cave. Every day recently I've just been thinking more and more about I cannot wait for my week off. It just feels like so long. I keep being tempted just to ring up sick. I thought about this morning because my boss isn't at work, so we've just got like different bosses in all the time. I thought I could just ring up sick with something. So I've got shits or whatever. treat myself to a little week off. But I can't. Because what if I am actually properly sick at some point later in the year, and then because of the sick week I'd say this week I'd be on a stage. It's just not worth it. And if I got caught going to the gym as well. Because there's no point going off work sick if I'm got to stay in the house and can't go to the gym. It's not even like work's that bad. It's just I want to do what I want to do fresh. My legs and ass are still fucked from Saturday from training because I've mixed up my workout. Thing is, I had to do the same workout again yesterday because I'm hopefully going back to sparring on Thursday, so that means I couldn't really do it tomorrow or Wednesday with sparring the next day. So it's like Monday it is then. And I'll have to hope that I can recover enough in time. We shall see. Nice. I think it's better to go in here for these. I was looking in that little village thing there, and there just didn't seem to be any about, so I'll have a look in here. Someone's in there. Someone commented on my last video of these said they enjoyed it in so many words, so if you're watching again, I appreciated that comment. I always appreciate them more on these videos than I do on, say, the discussion videos. Just get a lot more comments, but I prefer them on here. I'm actually really looking forward to making characters on retail now, which will be after this. Once this thing's 60, I've already made them. I've got them ready. Now in retail you can have different background screens for the startup. Was it the Warband or War Camp, whatever you call it? So I've already created 4 characters. Death Knight, Paladin, Monk and Demon Hunter. I've gone 2 Horde, 2 Alliance. Not sure what I'll go on first. I've also not 100% yet decided, are they going to be recorded playthroughs or streamed playthroughs? We'll see. Mix and match it, gonna. Still got this to do yet, though. It's good to have in the back of our mind, but we don't need to give it too much thought just as of yet. It has been fun, this. And I was thinking, where are they? I'll go on channel content. One sec. This is part 34, and the Warlock has done 34 parts as well now. And you think this is going to be hopefully level 52, and the Warlock's at level 30. It shows you the difference between this and normal vanilla. We've put in the same amount of time on both characters, and one's 52, the other one's 30. A hell of a difference. I prefer the speed of this one, if I'm honest. I get why some people prefer the slower speed of vanilla, to an extent. Just a little bit annoying when you've got other stuff to be done. PvE server is not too bad. PvP is a bit of a pain in the ass, though, because then you get ganked by other people. I liked how they did it in Swordway. The first phase, everyone couldn't get past 25. I'd love it if they did that on anniversary, like a month or so at first, level 25, then at 40, then 50. The only thing is then, would you actually maybe get ganked more? Because people are staying in those zones, so you maybe actually get ganked more, but by people around your level, because they're not as spread out then. Tricky one. Scum covered bag. Don't know what the best character in SOD is, damage wise and that. Obviously in the normal vanilla it's your usual boys of Rogue Warrior, Mage, but in this, no idea. I like how there's more abilities. And it's not just those 3 that are by far the best. Saying that I'd never play mage. I tried to level 1 before, just not for me. That's the first character I ever played as well. Can't believe I used to play that. All the way up until Wrath as well. Just does not suit me at all. And I played it for that long. It was only when Death Knight came out, and then when my brother was playing it and had a little go, and I just thought, what have we here? And just never looked back. I wasn't sure whether I wanted it to go to Wrath or not. The obviously this quest is definitely going to TBC, but they haven't announced what's going to Wrath. I actually would like it to go into Wrath, thinking of it. I'm mulling it over today at work, because last time when Wrath was on, I didn't have this channel and I wasn't streaming. Whereas I'd actually quite like to do Wrath streaming the Death Knight. I suppose I am going to be doing that in Mr. Pandaria anyway, when that comes out. Which is before August. So that's, I suppose I'll still get my kicks from that. I know we found out the other day, I kept thinking Midnight was out this year, in September time. But it's the announcement of Midnight is in September, which actually, I'm glad of that. And then it's probably going to be out next year. Because I didn't want Midnight out, Mop out, and Vanilla all at the same time, because I want to play all of them. So I'm glad that won't be out till next year. I don't want to split myself between too much. I'd rather just sort of stick on 2 versions. Midnight does sound better than what was in. Then again, I think we've said that for all the expansions. I do enjoy parts of it. Still enjoy the storyline. I don't think this last one had Mike Metzen had much to do with it. I think he came on board during the end of it, and then he had more to do with the next 2 after. Hopefully the lore will be better, since he's part of the OG team. I mean, he voices Thrall, doesn't he? I'd like Sylvanas back in some part. She's going to get killed off though, isn't she? I keep thinking she's going to come back with her being Illyria's sister, and she's going to sacrifice herself to save Illyria against what's she called? Xalatath. I hope not. I liked it when Sylvanas was the lead. And doing it throughout just a bit boring. She had something to her. That Battle for Azeroth moment, the cinematic where she screams for the Horde. Shivers. Right, let's go down this bit. Down there. This reminds me of the cave in Hillsbad Foothills where I got attacked the other day when I was streaming. I was stood behind like a rock like that one there, away from 2 Alliance, and then there was an ore right next to it, so because they went to ore they found me. I managed to escape. Gouged one, put sleeping sand on the other, and ran off. He ran after me, so I managed to get back into stealth, cheap shotted him, ran off, gouged one of the trolls that was running towards me, and escaped. I had to do like a great escape, because I escaped from him a couple of minutes earlier, because I was in like one like this, got away from him, and hid there. It wasn't a bad stream that night, dying 4 times in one night. You can tell by my demeanour I was getting fed up. It's understandable, like, it's because of the corpse run more than anything. Getting killed doesn't actually bother me. It's the corpse run of running back that is annoying. Got all those things up there. Allows use of overpower. You may use execute. That's why you keep putting rend on, so you can use overpower. Keep putting buffs up. It's nice being able to flow from one to the next. So like no downtime. Victory Rush was such a good move. If this was in vanilla, I'd probably play Warrior. If I had all this toolset, I would 100% play this over any vanilla character. I don't know about if they all had the SOD moves, because I've not played them all. I've played this and Shaman. That's all I've played. Actually, no, I had a rogue. I had a little look on him. I didn't really like the look of his ruins though. I didn't have a full-blown look. Just a sort of glance, and I thought, not sure. If I was Alliance, it would be Paladin. A Paladin. Not a vanilla one though. I leveled one of those during 2019 Classic. How I got that to 60, I do not know. You deserve a medal for getting those characters to 60. Auto attacking pretty much all the way to 60 is insane. I suppose because I hadn't played that version of the game though, it wasn't as monotonous. So I could do like stuff like that and not get as bored. And was it during COVID? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. So since I was confined to the house, there wasn't really much choice. That would have been good to have had this channel back then. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. That's this one done, hopefully. Nice. Hinterland's Honey Ripple. I best go to someone here. Cannibalistic Cousins. Doesn't... There. Yeah, good. Because you never know with some quests. I've still got that quest to hand in Tanara's, the Screecher one. Where you killed something and then used a rod and the ghosts came out. It's annoying when you do a quest in one zone and you have to hand it in a different one. I'm trying to keep my neck not working. I've got two not bad thumbnails for this. Instead of doing it during the recording, I've actually taken two before. Because as I was riding to where I was starting, I seen the sun peeking through the trees, and I thought, oh, that looks nice. I've got two. I'll put them both out, because what it does is it tests them. It'll say, send one thumbnail out to some people, and then the other one out to others. And then it selects the one that gets the most views. But these playthroughs don't really get that many views, to be honest with you. But it's the bread and butter of the channel. Yep, nice little flip. Huntardi. What are they doing in here? I'm gonna guess she's getting her mining up. Yep. We know, don't we? We know. I was thinking today how I like read, listen and play stuff from like years and years ago. Like the stuff that I do, a lot of it is like recent releases. You think I'm playing this, which is what, 20 years old. I'm listening to at work Harry Potter again, which is, that must be out in what, 1994 maybe. The Ember, no, not the Ember Blade. The Will of the Many I'm listening to, but that's only came out not too long ago, so we'll let ourselves off there. I'm watching The Vampire Diaries, that came out years ago. I love it, don't I? Big one for nostalgia. Good job I'm not wearing underpants and socks from 20 years ago though. That might be taking it a little far. Right. Do we do that one? Might be able to do it. Have we killed all these? Just the Silvermane Howlers. Let's go and have a look, see if it's there. Does it say it's elite or anything? I know if we've done all those apart from 3. He's there. So we can give it a go, can't we? Manage the other one in there. Oh, then report to someone in Booty Bay. Ah, bollocks to that then. I want stuff now. Yeah, that's going all the way to Booty Bay to hand it in. Well, I will be there eventually, like. Because we've got to go there for... Well, near there for when we go to Ungora Crater, which won't be that long. After all these quests. Hope none of these go great. Shouldn't do, surely. If we kill these 2, we should ding. They both howlers are nice. Takes us up to 6. Look at me. Ah, good at maths. Oh, fair enough. Don't ding then. Let's go down here. That has you buy that long, elegant feather. Say if you were using rested XP. It told me to do that on the vanilla one, which I don't bother using for this. No point. It has been handy though for vanilla. Slap those back on my shelves. Yes. Good, still green. Have a little look at the map then. Oh, we still got rested? Oh, we've run out. We've run out, haven't we? Die, you little scumbag. Taking his time. Right. Let's have a look at Ungora. Yellow there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. Tasty, tasty. And we've even got the whole of Fell would still do if we wanted as well. We've got Winter Spring. Yeah, it's looking good then, looking very good. I just leveled from 51 to 52 in 1 hour 47 minutes. In a way, yes, it would have been quicker than that. Because obviously, when I wasn't recording, I took him to Orgrimmar, got buffs, and then I had to go to Wonder City and come back here, so you can take a bit of time off. It'd probably be another 10 videos to 60, perhaps. We'll see. There's no limit though, is there? Doesn't matter how many it takes. I want to get more rested, but it means you can't play it for a while, which I don't really want to do that, because I want to play it. I was absolutely buzzing when I first got onto this character. Even Kata, I've been keen to have a little go on that as well. Because I wouldn't mind leveling through the original zones, but with Dungeon Finder. Because doing it on retail is not the same. Obviously it doesn't have the same UI and models and stuff. But Kata had me download like an HD update the other day. So I was interested to level with that. You never know, we might see a little Kata one at some point. Sneaky Paladin maybe. I think I don't really want to level on that and then go through the TBC zones when we'll be doing that next year on here. I'll see. Sometimes it's almost worse having too many ideas. Difficult to narrow them down, and you've always got one in the back of your head when you're doing another one. I'll go off to there. If only we had heroic leap. It's a right good move, that. Heroic leap into charge. When you're leveling on retail with all the stuff like that, you just fly through the zone. I'm quite looking forward to doing that. On the monk as well. Don't know what the best one for speed is, because monk's got a few naughty little moves, but then demon hunter's quick. Paladin's got the 2 charges. Well, it's got the divine steed, and you can have 2 charges of it if you put talent into it. I don't think it ultimately is as quick as what the other ones have. Warrior gets in a move where I think when you kill something you get a speed increase for a little bit. Wonder what that does. Coming along nicely. I got nothing I can throw. Must be in a layer expansion. Oh, you little twat. I wanted them. Come here. That's a handy little one though, isn't it? I need owls, but obviously it's not those ones. I got that on like my first kill on one character. Oh no, might be something else because I need 10 of those. What was it then? Can't remember. Could have even been this. But we needed 1 of something and we got it. More after this. Need something from the bottom of this lake. I think you hand it in somewhere stupid though. I can't quite remember. Yeah, Gadgetan. I suppose it's not too bad because we've got to go there anyway to get to Ungoro, so that's alright. And we've already got that Screech of Spirits one to hand in there as well. So it doesn't matter too much. Where are these owls I need? Back over there. Mount up. I always forget I've got a mount. I do that on several characters. Because you level so long without one on these versions of the game. And on my druid it's not always the quickest way with the mount speed. Well, not the mount speed, but the time it takes to mount up each time you do it compared to just switching it instantly to cheater. Did a little RFC run for my guild yesterday. I boosted them in SFK the day before, RFC yesterday, so I've got that in the guild Discord, which anyone who's watching this can join because it's a channel Discord really, channel/guild, and it's just at the top of the channel, YouTube channel page. Not really that busy at the moment. Trying to get more people from the guild into it so it's easier to organise events. Nightmare at the moment. Up to about 380 people I think. Every now and again we hemorrhage players, which is always going to happen. Right, we'll head to... Why have they got long elegant feathers on them? Odd. So we'll head to hand that in. Have they really got these on them? Because it says trained razor beaks. Obviously these are trolls. So you didn't. towards this. I think you've got to go up the hill to do it. Ooh. Would have been handy if we could have just picked those up, but it would seem not. There we go. It makes more sense those having it. What we were taking before. Actually been a couple of people kicking about today. Not a great deal, but a few. I mean, it's not the easiest of zones for people to be in terms of if you only come here to questy. It's not like Crossroads where you go through it to somewhere else. So let's go up there. It is a good zone though, aesthetic wise. Anything that's got like little campments in and trolls, well not trolls but humanoids, I'm always going to enjoy. That one's great, that's a shame. We don't want too many of those. No, we do not. Let's get on our mount. Right, where we got to hand them in. I want to get that completed. Probably best is to that little circle there. We'll go get them all in one big swoop. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Or, as Legolas says, blood has been spilt on this night. Which is true, because the night before, or on that night, all the Uruk-hai got slaughtered by the riders of Rohan. What news from the Riddermark? Get our health up. Great film, Lord of the Rings. I didn't even mind the TV series. I thought the first series was a bit dull, but it wasn't awful like people made out. The second series was good. Enjoyed that one. Anytime those little two hobbits were in it, I was like, oh, I didn't really pay too much attention. But when Sauron was in it, I was like, yes, here we go. And the battle was good. When the orcs came to the Elven city. People just like to moan and slag stuff off though, and I saying it was dreadful. It wasn't. There's been much worse TV series. I seen what was it advertised on Netflix the other day, and I was just absolutely baffled by it. It was a trailer for this sort of dating documentary, not documentary, like reality show, where you've got people who are there who are already couples, and you've got a bunch of single people. So basically the single people are going to be trying to get with either the boy or the girl, or people in a relationship. I thought, why on earth would you sign up to that show? That's madness. What a world we live in. And you think of some of the series that have been discontinued, and yet that has got to go ahead to even start. I mean, if you watch that sort of program straight away, it's almost like it should be an experiment. They put that program out and I think, right, that person there watches it, they can no longer vote because they're absolute moron. People say, I often say it's myself to be fair, each to their own, but not when it comes to shit like that, come on. As the saying goes, rubbish in, rubbish out. With food and with information. So I don't really watch the news. So like, my mates will sometimes say like, oh, have you seen such and such, something normally to do with immigration they'd like to tell me about. And I'm like, no, what? And then yes, like 5,000 people have landed in Dover or something like that. And half the time you're better off just not knowing. Because it's not like I can go down there and sink the boats, is it? Well, but I could. I'm not going to. 19 minutes left of that. Is that a little cave? No. That would have been handy if they were more gathered. They're quite spaced out a bit, aren't they, these? They're spaced out a bit, and then you've got all those little ghost wolves. Come on, give us a feather. They don't seem to like to be dropping. We've killed a couple. Problem is, we killed a couple that had not, and we need 10 of them. It's a bit naughty of them. Give me my health back, you scoundrel. There we go. That's the ticket. There he is. I can see you. Let's go get your little buddy over here. I have much more fun playing this than I do on my Druid on vanilla. That is understandable. Anyone who's played Druid on vanilla 100% know why. Claw, claw, claw. Ferocious bite. It's got an abundance of moves, but it's not like you used them all. Suppose in PvP you might. Well, you will. As Rogue, much more fun. Why I tried to be clever and go level a different character and play a Druid in vanilla, I don't know. I should have just straight up just gone Rogue. Idiot boy. Then again, Druid's handy to help other people out, so I suppose that there is that. I couldn't exactly gone to RFC and SFK with a Rogue helping other people. Not as easy as I can with the Druid, even though it is annoying just using swipe, because it just hits 3 targets. Whereas like if a mage does it, you can take on an infinite number, can't you? But there's no chance of me having a mage, is there? No chance. Come on, where are they all? I really want to be done with this zone today. So then we can head to... Well, not head to, because I'm not going to record that. But we can just start in Ungora on the next one. That would be spot on. And hopefully get 2 levels there. 2 levels? 2 levels there. That takes us to 54. Forward. Even if we get like a level. So it's Ungora, Forwards, Winter, Spring, Western, Eastern. That's 5. So you would only need to get, I mean, 2 levels in 1 or 2 of those zones, and a level in the other ones, which we'd be happy with. And it makes it different for the thumbnails, doesn't it? Don't really like being in the same zone and having similar looking thumbnails. I like them all to be different. Come on, any others kicking about? I wonder if we can get any better weapons. I did see one that said it was better than this, but I didn't believe it. I thought this was better. Especially that bleed for 560. That must be pretty decent at this level, I would have thought. You can tell how much high level, the fact that you didn't see me from there to there. Alright, so look at those Boom Kings. I can't wait to get some food after this, I'm starving. But I didn't want to have any food before I logged on. Like I said before, it makes me lethargic, so that's why I was drinking Diet Coke, to just fill me a little bit. And then we'll get something after. couple of sneaky jalapeno burgers, do you reckon? Yes. Oh, lovely. There's a couple there as well. Back pedal to victory. Yes, charge. You. Get your brother. Can we get him? Yes. Oh, I've been wanting to use this move. I love it. Such a good move, that. Probably one of my favourites. If you had to customise a character and pick moves, that would be one of the ones I'd pick. You'd have to have stealth in there, wouldn't you? Probably a lot of them rogue moves. This is definitely a good spot for them. If anyone's looking, just on the edge of there, look. Giant egg. Ain't got much money. 75 gold. Pitiful on SOD, really. You get more money for quests because of that. 300% more than what it actually says. Even though this will say 1 gold 40, it's not. No, I don't need that one. Still kill you there, won't we? Right, let's look for his pals. I find that when I can travel quickly and I can go from stuff to stuff, the video goes a lot quicker. Whereas when I'm travelling, like I was on the Warlock the other day, and the video just seemed to feel like it dragged. I wasn't doing all that. When I'm kept busy, it doesn't do that. That's why I'm looking forward to leveling on retail. It doesn't matter too much when I'm streaming, because I'm streaming for such a long period of time. Well, I have been recently. Certain stuff dragging doesn't matter. And when I'm streaming, I'm asking those would you rather questions. I've been enjoying doing that. I got that idea from one of my friends who logged on and started asking me questions, and I thought I enjoyed that. So then I got some questions ready. I didn't look at them, I just got a list of them up, put them on the other monitor, and asked myself while I was streaming it. So when I'm not killing stuff, I can do that. Constantly the stream's busy. Stuff going on. Come on, where are you? Don't need you. Oh, you. I mean, there we go, there's one. Get out of combat, it's on a charge. There we go. Ooh, 1007. Straight away when I seen that, I was thinking of Leet. Obviously, Leet's 1337 just popped into my head. Don't really see people saying that anymore like they used to. They say that all the time, Leet o'clock and stuff like that. Obviously, if it was 13:37. 37 minutes past 1. For anyone who can't tell the time. Where are we? Nightmare, those little wolves. Right. Come on, respawn. Not messing about. It's flowing quite nicely when we were on there. Got a good 4 or 5, didn't we? Any hiding up there? I can hear you. Tell you what, kill a couple of these, and then hopefully they'll respawn. Obviously me killing these doesn't affect their ability to respawn, just time wise I'm thinking. Epic would be nice, wouldn't it? Just to sell. Get some money to buy some gear. Saying that, even when I looked on the auction house, the stuff that I couldn't afford, there wasn't that many items which I could be buying which would improve us, if anything. Goodbye. Rested XP guides, rare found, Rether Rock. Where art thou? Doesn't really have a good loot list. Let's just charge. Quick! Charge! Attack her first. Put on that second window in case. Yeah, I didn't want her healing. If she did that, I don't know. We absolutely battered them. What's he got for us? That's not bad really. 14 stamina, 13 strength. I bet ours only has like 1 or 2 more. So that. Yeah, ours is that's better, but not loads. This is our gear. That last is from level 28. I've even looked in the auction house and there wasn't too much stuff that were better than it. Yeah, so that's everything we've got. It's not bad. I pretty much bought most of it because I've not ran one dungeon. So let's see the stuff we bought or found. You don't really find too many items that you wear, do you? Not at this sort of level. Maybe early on. And that's literally because you're starting greys and whites. Are these owls spawning or what? There we go. Alright, we just need one of your little brothers. Can we see any? What do you have? I see Legolas. You get a naughty little trinket from here. I should have maybe done that quest with the shaman. Because that lasts for ages, doesn't it? I mean, I don't even have any trinkets, do I? So, what rings did I have? Agility, stamina strength. The Seal of Sylvanas that you get is unreal, and then family seal as well from SFK. Like those 2 trinkets and a warrior. You're not going to replace them for a long time. Different in TBC because of jewel crafting. It's a good thing about this version of the game. You remember the names of gear. Whereas in War Within, I couldn't tell you one piece of item I've got. Couldn't tell you from like quite a number of the expansions. When did I sort of forget the names? Probably Wrath onwards. After then, the only gear that I'd probably remember would be the names of like the PvP seasons, like Ruthless and things like that. Vicious, Malevolent, Vindictive. I don't think they ever had a benevolent one, did they? It's always like names of the same ilk. Level 50. Vendor some of this crap. What we got in these bags? Is it just money? Do you ever get a chance to get some mana potion? Useful for a warrior, that, yeah. Yeah, this is where I took the pictures, but like, because it was a little bit earlier, the sun was coming through there, so So it looked quite nice. You'll see. Is it going to hurt this? Yep. I would do next to nothing on Druid or Rogue. See how much we got. We got, is it 3 to hand in there? See how much we get. I'm just going to not bother with that one. This one there. Najara, not really much point taking it there because there's not many quests. Oh, let's have a quick look. Probably not, no. I'm trying to think, would it take up an hour leveling there? I don't want any travelling on these videos. I want it to all be just questing. It's been quite good for that so far. Especially as of late. Is that everything? Orgrimmar, Azara, and the Undercity. Right, so I was going to take that to Orgrimmar, but no. I'll head to Undercity, hand that in. And then go to Orgrimmar, hopefully maybe top up the world buffs. I'll take it to Ungara, so that's where I'll start the next video. Ungara Crater. What level did we get to? 52. Ah, so we'll have some moves as well. What did we get? All those. A couple of sneaky ones. So I'll do this again. What day we're on today? Tuesday, Thursday, probably should be at Spartan, depending on my body. Friday, I'm day off work. So maybe Friday. Hopefully all going well. And we'll get another one out Friday.